Yes guys, here we are with the last video on the topic circumference and area of the circle, in which we are going to study about the area of the segment. Okay, in the previous video we had studied about the area of sector. Here we are going to learn about the area of segment, how to calculate it and its application, how all the things that we have learned till now, how they are correlated, and we are given questions which are related to all these three formulae. Okay, the first the area and circumference of the circle, then area of sector, length of the arc, all are correlated. Okay, now just a reminder that please do not forget to subscribe for the channel. Those who are new, please subscribe for the channel, and if you have any kind of queries, then please mention it in the comment box. Okay, now let us see what is the area of segment. When we calculated the area of sector, then in that we were given the center and an area enclosed by 2 radii. Okay, now sometimes we are also given a chord. Okay, now the area enclosed by the circumference and the chord of the circle is called the segment. This region is called the segment. So when we talk about segment, then it is the area enclosed by a chord and the circumference of the circle. That means this is the segment. Okay, we are supposed to calculate the area of this part. Okay, this area of segment of the circle. So a chord divides the circle into 2 parts. Okay, now if it is a diameter is the longest chord in the circle. If it is a diameter, then it divides the circle into 2 halves, and each is called the semicircle. But when it is not a diameter, then it divides the circle into 2 parts. Now when the parts are not equal, then one will be smaller and the other will be bigger. So the smaller part is called the minor segment and the bigger part is called the major segment. We are going to learn here the formula for finding out the area of the minor segment. Okay, and the major segment we can calculate by just subtracting the area of the minor segment from the area of the circle. Okay, now what is the formula for finding out the area of this segment? Now this segment is the part of the sector. Okay, if we calculate the area of this sector, and from that area of sector, if we subtract the area of triangle, then we can get the area of the segment. So based on this, the formula is made for finding out the area of segment. Area of segment is equal to, first we are supposed to find out the area of sector. Okay, so the same formula we will use here. The area of sector is equal to pi r square theta upon 360. Okay, so area of sector minus area of this triangle. So in finding this area of the triangle, since if it is a right angle triangle, then we can use half base into height, but it is not necessary. The angle can be, central angle can be 60 degree, 30 degree, whatever it can be. So based on it, we have involved trigonometry also in this, and we have got the formula as r square. We are taking here r square sine theta, r square sine theta upon 2. Okay, so here we are having the formula to find out the area of segment, and that is equal to pi r square theta upon 360 minus r square sine theta upon 2. Okay, that gives us the area of the segment. Now in this we can make some simplifications, like we can take r square common and simplify the remaining part. Okay, that depends on our application, on our calculation, that how easily we can do the calculations there. Okay, actually the area formula for the area is this. Now let us see some easy examples related to it. The first question related to finding out the area of segment is in a circle with center O, central angle is equal to 90 degree. We are given central angle, and that is equal to let us take the circle with center O and radius r, and here we are given the central angle AOB is equal to 90 degree. Okay, and we are given OA, that is the radius, is equal to 3 centimeter. Okay, we will just make a figure related to it, and we are supposed to find out the area of the shaded region. That means this is the circle that is given to us. Okay, and here we are given center O. Okay, A and B. Angle AOB is equal to, we are given as equal to 90 degree. Okay, and we are supposed to find out the area of the shaded region. That means this region area we are supposed to find. Okay, now how will we find that? Again, using this formula, we'll just apply this formula to find out the area of the sector. We are segment. We are supposed to find out the area of this segment. Okay, so just writing the formula, area of segment is equal to, segment is equal to pi r square theta upon 360 minus r square sin theta upon 2. Okay, now here is equal to pi r square, that means 22 upon 7, radius is equal to 3 centimeter into 3 centimeter, and theta is 90 upon 360. Okay, minus r square. Again, as I said that we can take this 3 common, but right now I have not taken. So 3 into 3 and sine theta. Now sine theta, here theta is 90 degrees. So sine 90 degree is equal to 1 upon 2 we are having here. Okay, now simplifying it, 90 ones are 90 fours are. Okay, and 4 2 11s are and 2 2s are. Okay, now what we are having here, 11 into 3 3s are 9, that means we are having 99 upon 7 2s are 14, minus 3 3s are 9 and upon 2, 9 upon 2. If we further simplify it, what do we get? The LCM is 14. Okay, 2 7s are is 14, so 99 minus 9 7s are 63. So what do we get here? 99 minus 63, that is equal to 9 minus 3 is equal to 6, and 9 minus 6 is equal to 3. So 36 upon 14. If we further simplify it, what do we get? 18 upon 7. That is the area. We can just simplify it into a mixed fraction or as a decimal. So here just writing in decimal, then 7 2s are 14 and 4 remains there. So 7 5s are 35 and 7 7s are 49. Like this we get 2.57 centimeter square is the area of the segment, given segment. Okay, now this was a simple question related to area of segment. Besides that, we are given many application based questions. Now let us see one small example. Find the circumference of the inner circle of a square of side 14 centimeter. We are supposed to find out the circumference of the inner circle of a square. Now here these are questions in which we are supposed to find out what will be the radius of the circle and all these things. So let us see what is given to us. Find the circumference of the inner circle of the square. So this is the square that is given to us, and what are inner circle and circumcircle? There are two this the category of circle when we are given along with some other figures we are given, then there is circumcircle or inner circle. The inner circle means it is inside. In stands for inside. So inner circle stands for it is inside the other figure, and circumcircle means it is circumferencing. That means it is outside the given figure. So here we are given an inner circle. Okay, we are supposed to find out the circumference of the inner circle of the square of side 14 centimeter. The side is 14 centimeter. So what will be the radius of this circle? When the side is 14, that means the diameter of the circle will be equal to 14 centimeter. So radius will be equal to d upon 2, that means equal to 14 upon 2 and equal to 7 centimeter. Now we can easily find out the circumference of the given circle. So here the questions are given in which you are supposed to find out the dimension of measurement, which is the base for calculating the answer. Similarly, if we see one more question, the difference between the circumference and radius of a circle. Now what is given to us? The difference between the circumference and radius. The equation will form like this. The difference between the circumference and radius of a circle is equal to 74 centimeter. Is equal to 74 centimeter. So like this we have got the equation. Now we know that circumference is equal to 2 pi r. So we will just substitute the value 2 pi r is equal, minus r is equal to 74. Now we can take this r common here because we need to find out r here. Okay, so what will be the when we calculate this r radius, then only we will be able to find out the area. Okay, so here if we take r common, then what do we get in the bracket? 2 pi minus 1. Okay, now further simplifying it, what do we get? R bracket 2 into 22 upon 7. So 2 into 22 upon 7 gives me 44 upon 7 minus 1. Okay, is equal to 74. Now if I take the LCM, then what do I get? LCM is equal to 7. So 44 minus 7 upon 7, that means it gives me 37 upon 7 is equal to 74. So R is equal to 74 into 7 upon 37. So 37 ones are and 37 twos are. So radius I have got as 14. Now easily I can calculate the area. We are supposed to find out the area. So pi r square, the formula for area is pi r square, and that is 22 upon 7 into 14 into 14. 7 ones are and 7 twos are. Now 22 into 2 into 14 will give us the area of the circle. It will be round about 600 something, 616 I think, yes. So here the next and one more a small question. Let us see the next example. It is a bit a lengthy one. So let us see the next. Yes, let's see the next question. The circumference of a circle is equal to the perimeter of a square. That means we are having two figures here, a circle and a square. The circumference of a circle is equal to the perimeter. Now we are given that circumference is equal to the perimeter. So first writing the formula for circumference of the circle. So what is the formula for circumference of the circle? 2 pi r. Okay, so first circumference is equal to, circumference is equal to 2 pi r. Okay, now it is equal to the perimeter of a square. So perimeter of square is equal to 4 into side. Now the next thing that is given to us is the circumference is equal to the perimeter. Now when circumference is equal to the perimeter, circumference is equal to perimeter. Is equal to perimeter. Okay, so we can write it in the form of an equation. Okay, so the same we'll do here. 2 pi r is equal to 4 into s. Now what we are supposed to find is find the ratio of the areas. We are supposed to find out the ratio of the areas. Okay, so we can find out either r in terms of s or s in terms of r. Okay, so let us find out this r in terms of s. So if I find r, then that will be equal to 4s upon 2 pi. Okay, let this be equation number 1. I have calculated r in terms of s. Now we are supposed to find out the ratio of area of a circle upon the area of a square. First the circle is given. Okay, so area of circle upon area of square. Now what are their formulae? We will write it there in front of it. Area of circle is equal to pi r square and area of square is equal to side square. Okay, now what will I do? In place of this r, I will substitute the value of r. Okay, pi will remain as it is. Okay, and we can also keep the value of pi. Let us keep the value of pi, 22 upon 7. Okay, and r square, that means let us keep this value in the next step, r square. So here here we are having 4s 4s upon 2 pi, again 4s upon 2 pi because r square. Okay, in the denominator we are having s square, so s into s. Okay, now let us simplify it. S and pi cancels. Okay, 2 and 2 and this 4 cancels. Okay, what remains with us is 4, okay, and a pi. Okay, so let us write it 4 upon pi, that is equal to 4 into 7 upon 22. 2 2s are 2 11s are 2 7s are 14, so the ratio of the areas is 14 upon 11. Okay, so what did we do? We calculate like an equation to variable. What do? We do the substitution method. The same thing I have done here. We have done the substitution method. That means I calculated the value of r in terms of s and then I substituted in the next equation. Okay, so like this we get the ratio of the areas when we were given that the circumference and perimeter. That means a kind of ratio between the circumference and perimeter was given and we calculated the ratio of areas. Though the ratio was 1:1 because we were given they are equal. Okay, now similarly now we are having again a question related to the segment of the circle. We are given that ABMC is a quadrant. Now here we are given a quadrant. Quadrant means 1/4 part of the circle. This is 1/4 part of the circle. Okay, let us name this as A, B, and here the point somewhere I am naming it as M and C. This is a quadrant. Now next what we are given of circle of radius 14 centimeters. So this is 14 and this is also 14. Radius 40 and a semicircle is drawn with BC as the diameter. So this is BC and with BC as the diameter, that means center is somewhere here in between. With BC as the diameter, we have drawn a semicircle here. A semicircle. Okay. Now what we are supposed to do is find the area of the shaded region. That means this region area we are supposed to find. Now how will we find that? First of all, we are supposed to find out the area of this segment. Okay, because we can easily find out the area of this semicircle. This whole is the semicircle. Okay, we can easily find out the area of the semicircle. The formula for area of semicircle is half pi r square. That we can find, but we need to find the area of the shaded region. So what we are supposed to do is we are supposed to subtract the area of this segment from the area of this whole semicircle, then we will get the area of the shaded region. Okay, now how will we do that? First of all, we will find out the area of the segment using the formula for area of the segment, and then we will find out the area of semicircle and subtract from it. So let us start with it. Area of segment. Area of segment is equal to pi r square theta upon 360 minus r square sine theta upon 2. Okay, now is equal to pi r square, that means 22 upon 7 into 14 into 14. Let us write a bit here. 22 upon 7 into 14 into 14 into theta. Theta is equal to, it is a quadrant, so theta will be equal to 90 degree. So 90 upon 360. Okay, minus again here r square, so 14 into 14. We can take this common, maybe in some question I will take common. Now sine theta, again it is 90 degree and sine 90 degree is 1. So multiply by 1 upon 2. So 2 1s are and 2 7s are, this simplifies here itself. Okay, and here what we are having to simplify, 90 1s are and 90 4s are. Okay, 7 1s are and 7 2s are. 2 cancels, and here also 2 2 ones are and 2 11s are. Okay, so here we are having 11 multiplied by 14. So 11 fours are 44, 11 ones are 11 plus 1, so plus 4, 154. And here we are having 7 multiplied by 14, and that is equal to 98. So what is the area of the segment? That is equal to 14 minus 56 centimeter square. Okay, now what we are supposed to find? The area of the semicircle. Now area of semicircle is equal to area of semicircle is equal to half pi r square. Now main thing is the radius here. Okay, so BC is equal to, we are given that BC is equal to 14 root 2. How? Because AB is equal to 14. So BC is the hypotenuse of a isosceles right triangle. We can also say that in a square also it happens that the diagonal is equal to side root 2. So here also the BC, that means the hypotenuse will be equal to 14 root 2. So BC is equal to 14 root 2, therefore radius is equal to half of 14 root 2. And that is equal to, radius is equal to 7 root 2. This you are supposed to do in rough work, or you can do it anywhere. But this is the calculation of the radius of the semicircle. Okay. Now finding out the area of the semicircle. Half pi r square, that means half into 22 upon 7 into r, that means 7 root 2 into 7 root 2. Okay, now root 2 into root 2 is 2, so I cancel this 2 with these two root 2. 7 and 7 cancel. So what we are having here? 22 multiplied by 7, and that is equal to 154. Again. Yes. Now we are supposed to calculate the area of the shaded region. So what will be the area of the shaded region? Now we are supposed to subtract this area of this segment from the area of this semicircle. So area of shaded region is equal to area of semicircle minus area of segment. So that is equal to 154 minus 56, and that is equal to, again we are having the reciprocally a reverse of this thing, that 154 minus 56 will give me 98. So it is 98 centimeters square. So this is how we get the area of the shaded region. So these are the application based questions. Sometimes you will also be asked, like in a square, you will be given a square. Okay, and in that you will be given that there are 4 circles in the square. Okay, of equal radii touching the square. Now you are supposed to find out the area of the shaded region, that means which is outside this circle here. Now how will you find this area? It is very simple, though by observing it also you can tell that we can find out the area by just subtracting the area of these 4 circles from the area of the square. It is very easy, but the only thing is you don't make mistake in finding out the radius of the circle. The radius of the circle will be 1/4 of the side of the square. How come? Because this is the side of the square and there are 2 circles here. So this is the diameter and this is the diameter. So diameter of one circle will be half of the side and the radius will be half of the diameter. So the radius will be 1/4 of the side. Okay, once you get the radius, you get the area of 4 circles, and it is very easy to find out the area of the square. So area of square minus area of 4 circles gives you the area of the shaded region. Like these type of application based questions are there. One more example, sometimes you are given a circle. Okay, and in that you are given a diameter, and here you are given this thing. This type of figure is given to you, and you are given that this angle is 90 degree. Okay, radius is also given. Now you are asked to find out the area of this shaded region. everything is given here, that this is the diameter, this is the center of the circle, so a line passing through the center of the circle is the diameter. Okay, so this is the diameter. Here you are also given that this angle is 90 degree. Now it's given to find out the area of the shaded region. Now some students just keep on finding the area of this segment and this segment and then this semicircle and then add all of them and then find out the area. It's not required. First thing is, whenever you are given that this angle is 90 degree, then always you can use the formula of half base into height. Okay, now half base into height is also very easy here. How? Because this is the radius, so radius plus radius is equal to diameter. Okay, and this is also the radius, so half base into height will give you the area of this right triangle. Okay, so finding out the area of right triangle is very easy. So here find out the area of this right triangle and find out the area of the circle. From the area of the circle, just subtract the area of this right triangle. You will just get the area of the shaded region. So whenever this type of question is given, so there is no need to get to panic, or it is very difficult, or it is first we are supposed to find this and this. Sometimes we are also given these chords, the measure of these chords are also given. Suppose this is AB, I name this as AB, and this is C point. Suppose sometimes we are also given the length of these chords. If we are given, suppose, let us take one example is given here, AC 6 and this is given as 6 and this is given as 8, I think, yes, 8. So if we are given like this, then it is very easy. Half base into height, that means half into 6 into 8, that means 6 4s are 24. 24 centimeter square is the area of the triangle, and you can find out the area of the this thing circle, and with that we can find out the area of the shaded region. If suppose I give you one more a question here. Suppose you are not given the radius of the circle. You are given these two chords, but you are not given the radius of the circle. Then how will you find out the area of the circle? That is also very easy. These types of questions are just to made to test you. If these two sides are given and we are given that this is a right triangle, then hypotenuse square is equal to perpendicular square plus base square. So 6 square plus 8 square gives us 36 plus 64, 100, and this will be equal to square root of 100, that means 10. When the diameter will be equal to 10 centimeter, then we can calculate the area as equal to radius as equal to 5 centimeter, and on the basis of that we can find out the area of the circle. So finally the thing is, in this case we are supposed to find out the area of the shaded region by just calculating the area of the circle. Some hint must be given in the question, and subtracting the area of triangle from it. Okay, let us take some more examples. So let us see few more examples. Here we are given a figure. A figure is like this. We are given a square. Okay, and in between we are given a portion like this. Okay, 8 centimeter is the side of the square that is given to us. Okay, we are supposed to find out the area of this shaded region. Okay, now how will we find that? The question is, calculate the area of the shaded region as shown in the figure, common between the two quadrants of the circle of radius 8 centimeter. Now when we are drawing this arc, then obviously it will be, the radius will be equal to the side of the square. So the radius of the circle is 8 centimeter, that is given to us. So we are supposed to find out the area of this region. Now this comes in the area of this quadrant. Okay, but this portion is also coming. Okay, and here we cannot subtract this thing. If it would have been the chord, then we would have subtracted the area of the triangle and got the area of that segment, but it is not proper segment also. It is a shape of a leaf type. Okay, now this area is included in this quadrant and is common. A part is common in both the cases. Okay, so one method is that we find out the area of two sectors separately. okay, and then the area, this area will be repeated, okay. So that common area we can subtract. It is a long procedure, okay. Now that means from the area, then we subtract the area of square from it, then one common portion will be removed and we can get the area of this portion. That means first we will find out the area of this sector, okay. So this much part is included, then we will calculate the area of this sector, okay. It will be equal, okay. So calculating the area of two sectors and then subtracting the area of the square from it, that will give us the answer, okay. That means the area of this common part. Next is we calculate the area of one segment and then we subtract the area then we multiply it by 2, okay. Now how can we do that? How is it possible? Okay, now segment means like this, drawing a line. Now we will calculate the area of this segment, okay, and then we will multiply it by 2. So let us try that, and by both methods you can do that. Finding out the area of one sector, multiplying it by 2, it will give you the area of two sectors, and then subtracting the area of square from it, okay. Now let us see the first this thing method, finding out the area of the segment. So what is the formula for area of segment? Area of segment is equal to area of segment is equal to, yes, pi r square theta upon 360. Now here theta upon 360 we can take on our own. It is a quadrant, so we can also take 1/4 of pi r square, okay. So if I take here 1/4 of pi r square, then that will also do, and minus r square theta upon 360. Now r square sine theta upon 2, okay. Now let us calculate this, is equal to 22 upon 7 into r square, the radius is 8 into 8 and theta is 90 upon 360. Again here r square, that means 8 multiplied by 8 into sine theta is 1, because sine 90 is 1, and upon 2. 90 ones are 90, 4s are 4, 1s are 4, 2s are, okay. So and here 2 1s are and 2 4s are, 4 8s are 32 I have got here, okay. And here 22 into 8 2s are 16. So 16 2s are 32, and again 16 2s are 32, 16 2s are 32 plus 3 352 upon 7. Okay, so here 352 upon 7, that gives me 7 5s are 35, 2s are 14 and 6 0, so 8s are something like this, okay. 50.28 minus 32, okay. So that gives me 8 2 8 and 4 minus 3 is equal to 1, 18.28. And this is the area of one segment, okay. So area of one segment, this is area of segment, okay. So area of shaded region is equal to shaded region is equal to 2 multiplied by 18.28. That will give me the area of this shaded region, okay. Now it will be somewhere like 2 8s are 16, 2 2s are 4 5 and 2 8s are 16 and 2 1s are 2, 36.56, something like that, okay. So centimeter square. And the next method I already told you, that finding out the area of the segment, that means area of the sector, finding out the area of sector, and this is the formula for area of sector. Then we will get 352 upon 7, and then finding out the area of this thing square, that is 84. So we can also find it like this. Answer will come the same, because here in place of 32 we get 64. So directly we need not multiply this 2, we will get 352 upon 7 multiplied by 2, and so we'll subtract here 64. So the same thing will happen there also. Now one more example related to it. There is a figure like this which is given to us. There we are drawn semicircles. Now from here, if I draw a semicircle, okay, here again I draw a semicircle, okay, here again I draw a semicircle, and here again I draw a semicircle, like this. These both will coincide like this. Okay, now if I ask to find this shaded region, then how will we find? Again the same thing here. We cannot find the area of this one. We will have to find out the area of a part of it. That means one segment we will have to find, and once we find out the area of a segment, then we can easily find out. We will just multiply it by 8, because 8 such segments are here. Just see, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Okay, so if we find out the area of these 4 segments, then this one segment, then we can multiply it by 8 and we can find out the area of the. Another thing is again the same thing, finding out the area of a semicircle and then multiplying it by 4 and then subtracting the area of square from it, then also we'll get it. Okay, the procedure is the same. Now let us find out the area of the segment. Now area of the segment, now if we consider this thing here, this whole was a quadrant. Okay, here this whole is not the quadrant is only this much. This is the quadrant. So the thing is, radius will change here. Let us read out the question. Find the area of the shaded region in the figure where ABCD is a square of side 10 centimeter. Here we are given this as 10 centimeter. 10 centimeter. So what will be the radius that we will consider for the segment? That will be equal to 5 centimeter. So radius is equal to of quadrant is equal to 5 centimeter. It will be equal to 5 centimeter. Now we are supposed to take the radius as 5 centimeter, and then we are supposed to find out the area of the segment. Now as I told you that when we are supposed to find out the area of sector, when it is angle is 90 degree, we can also take 1 by 4 theta pi r square, 1 by 1/4 of pi r square. Okay, so that also we can take here. Let us see what we will do here. Finding out the area of segment. Area of segment is equal to pi r square theta upon 360 minus r square sine theta upon 2. Okay, now in this formula only we will take the things common outside. Okay, first we will 90 upon 360, we get here 1 by 4. Okay, so 1/4 pi r square, okay, minus r square, this sine theta will be equal to sine 90 degree will be equal to 1. So 1 upon 2 r square we are getting here. Okay, in place of sine theta I have kept 1, so 1 upon 2 r square. So 1 upon 2 r square is common here. I'll take this 1 upon 2 r square common. Okay, what remains inside the bracket? I get pi upon 2, because 1 upon 2 I have already taken common, so there remains only pi upon 2, and pi upon 2 will be equal to, when I take 22 upon 7 upon 2, what do I get here? Yes, 22 upon 14. So here I get pi upon 2, I'll just write in this step, and here I have taken the whole thing as common, so only 1 I get. Now simplifying this thing is equal to 1 by 2 r square. R square means 5 into 5. The radius is 5 into 5. And here I get 22 upon 7 upon 2 minus 1. So in the next step I will write 25 upon 2. Okay, and this 7 comes here, so that is equal to 22 upon 14 minus 1. Okay, taking the LCM, what do I get? 25 upon 2, 14 is the LCM, so 22 minus 14, that is equal to 8. Okay, so multiplied by 8 upon 14. Okay, now what do we get here? 2 ones are 4s are, okay, 7s are, and here I get this thing 4 2. Okay, so what do I get here? 25 into 2 is equal to 50 upon 7. Okay, now this 50 upon 7 is the area of one segment. Okay, how many such segments we are having? We are having 8 such segments. Okay, so area of 4 segment, area of one segment is equal to 50 upon 7. Okay, so area of 4 segments is equal to 50 upon, sorry, 4 nahi, there are 8 segments, sorry, into 8. 5 8s are 40, 0 upon 7. That is the area of the shaded region, and that will be equal to how much? Let us see. 7 5s are 35. 5 0 we have got, so 57.1. So we can also write approximate as 57, or we can write 57.1 centimeter square. Okay, so like this we will calculate. First we are supposed to calculate the area of one segment, and that area of one segment we have calculated like this. And after that what we'll do, we can calculate, we can also substitute the value of, if we substitute the value of pi as 3.14 here, let us see if we substitute this value of pi as 3.14 here, then what change it can bring. Now 1 upon 2 r square, and here we are having pi upon 2, so here we have substituted 22 upon 7 in place of that, half into 5 into 5 multiplied by this 22 upon 7 in place of that, if I put 3.14 upon 2 minus 1. Okay, now 3.14 upon 2 gives me, now here I am having 5 into 5, 25. 25 upon 2 and 3.14 divided by 2 gives me 1.57 minus 1. Okay, so here what do I get? 25 upon 2 multiplied by 25 upon 2 multiplied by 0.57. Okay, so that is the area of one segment. Okay, now area of one segment is equal to, now in the same way if I do here, area of one segment is equal to, I have got 25 into 0.57, 25 upon 2 into 0.57. Okay, and then I multiply it by 8. Why? Because 8 segments are there. So area of 8 segments is equal to 25 upon 2 into 0.57 into 8. Now 2 ones are and 2 4s are 8. So 25 into 4 gives me 100, and 100 into 0.57 gives me 57 centimeters square. So like this I can also get the answer approximately as 57.1, and if I use 3.14 in place of 5, then I get 57. So it is more or less same. So like this you can substitute any value of this thing pi and get the answer nearby. It is not like that 0.1 is there then the answer is wrong. It is approximate there. Okay, so in short, this is the method when you are given a leaf like structure and you are supposed to find out the area of that, then you are supposed to find out the area of one segment and then double it, so you will get the area of that leaf. Okay, I hope you understood it very well, and with this we end up here the topic area and circumference of the circle. If you have any queries, any questions, then questions also you can type in the comment box and send it to me. When there will be a couple of questions, then we'll just have a video on that also. Okay, thanks for watching.